Hello everyone, hey, this is Ron Broussard with First Call, and this first call is about applying what you know. And I want to start this first call off with a story that best represents this message. And this story is about a college professor, and he developed a new revolutionary formula, and he was invited to travel from college to college as an after-dinner speaker to explain his discovery. He was furnished a limousine with a chauffeur who accompanied him and heard him give the exact same speech for 6 months. Now, as they was driving to a small Midwest town one evening, the professor complained that he was not feeling well, and so he suggested that the chauffeur exchange positions, since no one has ever seen them, and the chauffeur could pose as the professor and give a talk for him. The chauffeur was excited, and he agreed to the suggestion, since he had heard the talk so many times, he knew it by heart. So the chauffeur gave the speech, and it was great. Everything went so well until after the talk, the chairman announced that they was going to entertain questions from the floor for the professor to answer. The first question was rather long and quite involved. It was one question with 3 parts, and when the chauffeur heard it, he paused for a moment, rose to his feet, smiled, thanked the questioner for asking it, and explained, since this is such a simple question, he was going to let his chauffeur answer it for him. Now, could we be like that chauffeur? Do we know facts by roll, but we're unable to apply those facts to our everyday life in a practical way? Unfortunately, there are a lot of people in the world who know a lot of facts about some of everything, but they're not able to use these facts in a way that brings value to their business and personal relationships. Now, the college professor not only knew the formula, but he also knew how to apply the knowledge for useful purposes. The chauffeur, he knew the speech, but he didn't have a clue as to how to apply what he knew. Do we know everything that we need to know to take the first steps in our relationships, in business, and in life? But yet, every day in our life, we seem not to be able to apply in order to achieve the results we want. Now, it's important to have that knowledge, but it's equally important to apply the knowledge that we have learned in our lives. Since we know that we're only going to receive as much value as we bring to a relationship, then how can we be so demanding about receiving the value from others and yet so lenient about valuing ourselves? Now, the chauffeur may have known the professor's speech and could have recited it perfectly. We may know the knowledge and know it backwards and forwards. But if we do not apply it, what we know, what good is it? Now, are we properly applying the knowledge we do know? How has the knowledge changed our life? By what we know, but what we do. By not what we say, but our actions. The chauffeur could give a good talk, but he did not have a clue how to answer the questions or apply the knowledge that he had heard. Knowledge has a profound effect on our lives, but it is not just something to know. It's not just something to believe, although that is important. It is something to do, and it's a way to live life. So, let each of us ask ourselves this question. How is my life different because of what I know? And then more importantly, how am I applying that knowledge to bring the value to the relationships that I want in business and life? Let's not be like that chauffeur who knew all the right words but could not apply them. Let's apply what we know in our relationships to bring value without reservation or without expectation. And the relationships you seek will find you. So there you have it. Remember, the only person that can apply what you know in relationships you keep in business and life is you. Are you applying what you know in your relationships? I want to thank you for taking time to watch this first call. I hope you take these keys to heart, apply what you know, and value your relationships. And I look forward to connecting with you soon.